Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, we're going to try to beat a record in Monster Gens. I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys in just a second. Anyways, I hope you're all excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, we're going to get started. So there's a video out there that was actually shared to me. It's one of my subscribers slash Discord moderators. He went ahead and actually did this. So he went ahead and applied 280 plus tortures to a single monster, and he used this team specifically. Now, I've done something similar to this, but I wasn't like trying to break a record. I was just like kind of showing how nice it is, you know, stacking up Frosted and a bunch of other tortures together. And I was like going through it, I'm like, oh, that's insane. So anyways, he went ahead and shared that with me, and he was like, this is kind of cool, you should share this. So go ahead and check out his video, check out his channel, guys. But here's the thing with this, I'm not going to use what he used. I'm going to use something different. I'm going to try to improve the setup that he actually used. So the setup he used was Sorceress with Santerion, and it wasn't this monster, it was UV Fusion. Although you can use Serve, I believe that monster was used to like do turn transfers and stuff like that, or like maximize stamina and stuff, but that's not what I'm gonna do. And Santerion, the reason why he used Santerion was because of the tortures. Now there are better monsters out there to use rather than Santerion, so let's go ahead and perfect his strat. Now I had to switch to Bunky's account because with Bunky's account, she basically has access to almost every monster. Her Sorceress, I believe, is at 150 or close to being 150 if I'm not mistaken. We can actually check that real quick. It's actually from the Alpine era, so there it is. It's actually at 150, and then we're gonna use two other monsters that will basically stack up tortures and stuff, help us out with this strat. Now I thought about using this monster right here, but the issue with this one is that he always deals damage with his skills. Look at this. And when he doesn't, he just removes the tortures, which we don't want actually. So it says removes all tortures, for example. This one, I actually wanted to run this one really badly, but the reason for that is because we can't. It deals low match damage, and that's going to eliminate the monster right away. So we can't use that, unfortunately. And then again, another skill that removes all tortures from one enemy and also just dealing damage. So unfortunately, we can't run this one. Another great monster would be Boulderer, but with Boulderer, unfortunately, he deals damage as well, as you guys can see. So applies random negative status effects and then deals, you know, low metal damage, and all of the skills are basically low damage, but it actually just applies, you know, negative side effects or tortures, but he just deals damage, which is the issue. Another two monsters would be Volcanics, and there's also Teddy Bomb. Unfortunately, we can't run those either because they deal damage. I am kind of thinking about running Varus. With Varus, this monster does have the nanovirus, but that's just nanovirus only. Never mind. This monster only applies nanovirus. It's not random tortures and stuff, so we can't really benefit from that. It's just one torture anyways. Honestly, I might just run Jackpack. Every other monster that I looked through, they just like apply torture, but they deal damage with it. Or if they do, you know, for example, apply the torture, they also remove it, which is something we don't want. So I'm just gonna run something really random here. I'm actually running 2 stamina rune and then 1 speed and stamina. I don't want this monster to be super slow, but at the same time I want her to have a lot of stamina, so I kind of went with that. And then with this monster, just went with 2 team speed, 1 stamina, or 1 speed, and then 2 team speed, 1 speed on this monster as well. The reason why I'm running McCreamy is for the fact that you can actually maximize, like, you can increase the maximum stamina and also apply stamina regen, and there's much more with it. For example, not the healing, you know, the healing, unfortunately I couldn't find any other skill to like switch with that would actually help with that. They're all just maximum lives and stuff like that and healing, so I didn't really like that, or stamina leak. But there is, for example, this one that gives 30 stamina, which can be helpful, and then 20% of stamina to all allies, that could also be helpful. And last but not least, with Jackpack, we can actually restore cooldown as well, which is very nice, and it does come with the shock. We could probably just throw that in there. It's just one torture anyways, it's not like we can stack that up. And then obviously more restoring cooldown, which can actually help out. So in terms of relics, this is what I went with, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this. So we went ahead and give this monster, you know, Tetumin's Mask with a staff that will actually regenerate stamina. I didn't really know what relic or talent to go with. I was actually not going to go with anything because for the Doomed era, there aren't any that actually provide stamina for monsters as well in your team. But anyways, for this monster, I went ahead and give him a Royal Magus banner. Basically everything that regenerates stamina, helps with stamina overall, and then obviously more stamina there as well. Anyways, everything is set. We should be good. We're gonna go ahead and actually take this monster to battle in just a second. But yeah, for everything else, I mean, everything else looks pretty good. I mean, we're ready. How much stamina do we have? 1300. That's good. So we're gonna have to head over to the adventure map and obviously go all the way to the end. And by the end, I kind of mean the beginning. So just head over to note 1, the first of them all. So anyways, we're gonna have to select our team real quick. Just gonna pick up this monster from here, and we're gonna pick you up from Doomed era. And last but not least, the Metro era. There it is, Jackpack. So anyways, guys, we have the 3 monsters ready. We got 37k speed here. I don't even mind giving the the 2 stamina because of how fast she still is. Look at that, 37k, ladies and gentlemen. So everything looks good. We're gonna go ahead and basically start this battle off. Basically what you want to do is apply frosted as much as possible. So as you guys can see, first time it was applied because of her status caster. The second time we just applied it right now. So you don't want to deal any damage either. You just want to keep on using the skills that don't deal damage and keep on stacking up the frosted, as you guys can see. So I would say that freeze doesn't really count because it's more of a status effect. We're just gonna count the tortures, so let's not count the freeze because again, freeze is just status caster anyways, and plus you can only freeze the monster one time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to watch out from misclicking this other skill that we got over here because I really don't want to use that on accident. Can you imagine if that actually happens? We just use it on accident. That would be bad. Because all our hard work will basically go to waste. Maybe we should actually keep count of the amount of torches we actually apply. So every time I use it, I should actually just count it up every single time. You know what I mean? That way I don't have to, like, at the end, I don't have to like scroll through and then see, you know what I mean? So let's just do that real quick. So right now at the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 13 or 14 tortures. Let's just say 13 instead of 14. So 13 tortures so far. This is about to be the 14th one, and we're just gonna keep on counting basically 15 and so on. So I went ahead and actually pulled up this online website. Basically it's like a click counter. So every time I'm actually applying that skill Figrid Breeze, basically whenever I'm actually using that and applying that torture, as you can see, it's basically just counting up. I'm just basically tapping on that plus, which actually just adds up one over and over. So we're gonna check in a bit and see how much we actually applied overall. So far at the moment that I'm actually recording this, it's actually 30 tortures so far, which is not bad. And there goes the 31. And we finally ran out of stamina, and as you can see, the time we ran out of stamina, we've got about 45 tortures applied. So there's about 45 frost that's in here that you guys can see. All these counting, they're all 45. So we're gonna go ahead and charge up, and it gives us 679 stamina or 678 stamina every time we charge up, which is actually a good amount, I've got to say. So here what we're gonna do is apply another torture. So this technically counts as one as well, which I just tapped. So there goes shock, and that's the only one we're gonna count because with shock you can't really, you know, stack it up. So here we're gonna restore all cooldown. Should we do that? Let's I kind of want to, yeah, you know what, let's do restore and cooldown and just basically applying precision or whatever, and then we're gonna do a maximum stamina increase with stamina regen. I think that's gonna help us out a lot. And the second time we ran out of stamina, just to see, it's about 64. So that stamina, the maximum stamina increase and the other thing just kind of went away. So we're gonna have to charge up, and we still have 679. So technically we had 2 turns up here, so we can actually keep on going now. We just have to wait until they get a turn in eventually, which they're gonna get. Actually, it's Jackpack right after. I kind of wish I ran another monster that gives stamina instead of restoring cooldown. What do you guys think? But at the same time, like using having Jackpack on our team, you know, restoring cooldown for this monster actually helps, so that we can kind of reuse the maximum stamina increase with stamina regen, and we don't have to wait a couple of turns for that to happen. So here we got the turn with Jackpack. What I'm going to do is actually restore all cooldown on this monster specifically right here. So let's go ahead and restore our cooldown on McCreamy, and then with McCreamy we reuse this skill right here, which actually gives us the maximum stamina increase with stamina regen. So that's going to help us out, get us back to the 2600 or 2700 stamina point, and we can keep on, you know, cycling this skill right here. And we just ran out of stamina again. As you see, we were around 90 tortures, so almost 100 tortures has been applied to this monster. As you can see, we're basically just keep on scrolling, and we should be able to definitely break the streak at this rate, because as you can see, we still have a lot more to go. I mean, look, we have 37k speed. That's a lot. Comparing 37k speed to 200, this monster will probably get a turn in after like 20 or 25 or maybe even 30 turns. So we're set basically, kind of. I'm gonna restore cooldown again, obviously the way I did, and then use this skill again, and we're good. And ladies and gentlemen, we just reached 100, and we have 677 stamina still remaining. So that's a pretty good amount. I mean, let's keep going. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and restore all cooldown and then reuse it. Actually, what is this? Removes 50% of stamina and heals all allies by... Nah, actually I like this skill more. And ladies and gentlemen, we're almost close to being at basically 150 mark. So we're gonna go with 149, and here goes the 150. This is 150 tortures right now that's applied to this monster. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of tortures. Look at that, it's like never ending. So we just reached 180, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the 181. And basically what I'm actually scared of, like the most right now is the fact if I actually like misclick that skill that's there. So that can actually mess it up for me really badly. I've got to say, I really got to watch out from that. I'm actually going to be upset if that actually happens. I really hope it doesn't, because we're almost at the 190 mark right now, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was 190 right there. So we're basically pretty close to reaching 200, and we have basically about 80 more to go to beat the record. Now what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm not going to stop at the 280 mark. We're gonna keep on going. We're basically gonna keep on going until basically we can't, until we just can't apply any more tortures. You know what I mean? So right now we are actually at the 199 mark, and this right here, ladies and gentlemen, was a 200 right there. That is 200 tortures applied to this common monster. So there goes 200 tortures, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super tired. We're currently at 247 tortures applied to this monster, and let me just tell you, this is super boring, because me just sitting here doing this and repeat is just very boring. You know what I mean? We just reached 250 mark, so that's good. 251 right there. So halfway to go. Not really, actually. Wait, hold on. You know what's crazy? We're gonna beat the record, and then we still have like so much more to go if you think about it, because the turn orders, you know what I mean? I don't know what his speed was on the sorceress monster, but I don't think it was as high as mine. So 37k speed, I don't think it was that high. So this is definitely going to be challenging, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna have to keep on going, man. We gotta do this for the content, you know what I mean? We gotta do this for the content. Make sure you guys do drop a like in return, please and thank you, because this is gonna be a whole 1 or 2 hour of recording that I need to edit, and let me tell you, it is no fun. Okay, it's not fun doing that. So not just like recording this for you guys, like recording this for you guys is fun, like I don't really mind it. This right here, this is probably the easiest part, but editing this up is going to be just insane, because I don't want to put up the full, you know, 1 or 2 hour of this battle. Obviously I don't want to do that to you guys, but yeah, we got to chop it up, you know what I mean? So that right there was 273. So doing not bad. We're actually, hold on, you know what's crazy? We're basically almost there to beating his record. So if I wanted to, I can technically stop, but you know we're not gonna do that. You know we're not going to just break the record and stop there. So that right there was 279, and then this right here was 280, ladies and gentlemen, and I guess this technically beat the record, but we're not going to stop there, because like I said, guys, we're gonna do a lot more than just that. We're gonna do a lot more than just breaking the record. We're here to set a new record for one of you guys to beat. So if you guys want to take on this challenge and want to try it at home, go for it. But I need to see some proof, you know what I mean? So with me, I've got this as my proof, you know what I mean? So far we basically have 291. That right there was 291, and we got a lot more to go, so let's keep going. We're currently at 299, ladies and gentlemen, and we're basically 1 away from reaching 300. That right there was 300. We just ran out of stamina, so unfortunately we ran out of stamina, but hey, we're good. We're currently at 302, so let's keep going. After 320 tortures being applied, we finally got our ultimate, and the ultimate's not really that useful. It just PRs, trade tables, mega freezes, and frosted, which we can just apply the frosted, obviously, with just doing this, obviously. So we're not going to use the ultimate, but it is there if we wanted to use it, but we're not going to use it though. Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently at 399, and that right there was 400 tortures being applied. So we're basically almost halfway there. I kind of want to go for the 1000 area, so I'm just gonna try to, you know, have that as my goal, see if I can actually get to 1000 basically. So let's try to go for 1000 instead of, you know, just beating the score, which we already did technically. So we could technically stop right now if we wanted to, but you know, I don't want to stop, so let's just keep going until we reach the 1000 mark, obviously. So we're currently at 409, and that right there was 410. So we're just gonna keep on going until basically get to 500 first, and then I want to go for the 1000 mark. So we're almost there. Not really. Oh, I almost used the ultimate. Actually, using the ultimate, that wasn't gonna deal any damage, so we would have been fine anyways. But I'm really scared of using that skill right there. Like, that is basically right in between both skills. It's not like it's all the way to the left or something. It's just in the middle, so we can technically basically just use it on accident. You know what I mean? Right now I'm just chatting, so just don't, you guys don't have to listen to this part if you don't want to, but I'm just like super bored. And the thing is, like, I don't have, like, I didn't drink any coffee before this, so man, I need some caffeine in my body right now. My game just crashed. What? Wait, hold on. No, what just happened? No. Oh, you guys saw that, right? So wait, hold on. I guess your game crashes when you reach a certain point, maybe. Let's just put it that way. So I just applied basically 477 tortures. I actually was about to apply that 488, and yeah, my game just crashed. So that really sucks, man. I wonder what happened to that guy. Let me look for him. Let's see. Is he okay over here? Let me see. Are you good, buddy? I just applied so much tortures to you. But yeah, guys, so there you go, there you have it. I basically applied almost 500 tortures, and right as I was about to apply that 478 or so, unfortunately my game crashed. So I guess that's how much tortures the monster maybe can handle, or maybe it was just my game, you know what I mean? So if you guys want to try to beat it, you can. I really wanted to go for a 1000 mark. I feel like I could have actually done it, but as you guys just saw, we beat the original record, so that's good. But I really wanted to go for at least 500 and then that 1000 mark, but unfortunately we couldn't. So anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Also check out 5K Gaming's channel, like I said, because he was the first to share this with me, so I wanted to kind of, you know, take on the challenge and beat his record. So anyways, guys, I'll see you all in my next video. Peace out.